afternoon, Facebook and YouTube viewers. I am Rebecca Sosmarsky with the Register Mail. I am here today with Kate Bullis of KWB Paints on Main. And Kate took over in November, is that correct?
That's right, November 1st.
And why did you want to start your business in Galesburg?
This has always been my home, so having the opportunity come up to own my own store and be able to dive into downtown is pretty much what I've been looking for. So.
Yeah, and you mentioned that you were thinking of like doing some events to kind of bring the community to the business.
Yeah, you know, once I get settled and things kind of settle out here, I am hoping to kind of do some maybe DIY events, help teach homeowners how to do their own paint projects, or maybe refinish the top of a favorite table or those kind of activities. I'd also love to dive into like block parties and that kind of stuff. Just anything to really kind of create some more energy down here in downtown. So
cool. And you mentioned that you grew up kind of in the rural border there between Galesburg and Alexis.
Yeah, I am a very country girl. I actually did K through 12 at Alexis, Illinois. But because of my father working downtown, my mother being a Galesburg school teacher, I've just been a Galesburg kid, running around down here, Performing Arts Academy, and Prairie Players kept me very integrated into the Galesburg community as a child. So it was, you know, I've always been a Galesburg kid at heart. You know, even though I did Alexis as a school, still a Galesburg kid, so.
For sure. And why did you want to come back to the town then when this opportunity came up?
I mean, I definitely have always been gearing myself back to coming to Galesburg, but I think right now, because of where I'm at in my life and my energy for everything I'm doing, this is just a really great opportunity for me and Galesburg. I think I'd love to come back and really dive into downtown, work with the other store owners that are popping up down here, and just, you know, kind of start to create some more energy down here. And I think that this is just that time. I'm at that point in my life where I'm ready to develop these kind of longer relationships and with a community that I plan on spending my life with, so.
Very cool. And you mentioned you already kind of started reaching out to some of the businesses, right, and organizations.
Yeah, as I've been running around dropping off invites and hanging up flyers, you know, I've been talking to other businesses just about how they look at events happening downtown, you know, if they like events or if they don't, or, you know, what they see as being something that could be helpful moving forward. And, you know, we'll see what can actually come of that. This is all really new, and this is just kind of like bubbles in my mind right now, but you know, everybody seems like they want something and they want to work together on something, and so maybe it's just kind of pushing things a little bit more that direction, or but I've gotten a lot of great feedback from other local owners downtown and the community in general. I've gotten amazing feedback from everyone, so.
Well, that's great, and to kind of tie it all together, you know, it would be fun, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see this space, you know, it is my paint store, and I will be selling paint, you know, interior, exterior, Benjamin Moore paint, so, but I would love to be able to use this opportunity to do more with the community. I'd love little events and, you know, work with everybody else, maybe get a bigger event and happening downtown. I know Railroad Days is normal on the square and that kind of thing, and ooh, I remember Railroad Days. But so, you know, not quite sure how I see things moving, but, you know, I know the opportunities here, and I think there's a lot of energy down here, so, you know, here's hoping.
One of your ideas too was the underpass, right? Once it's complete, you were going to have.
Yeah, now this is definitely in the works. This is something I've just started thinking about, but I would love the idea of doing a welcome back to downtown Galesburg once all of our underpasses and overpasses are finished and you can actually drive here without a problem. It would be really nice if we could get some kind of event to just let everybody know that, hey, you have a thriving downtown and you can get here now, and, you know, so welcome back to downtown Galesburg this summer. I think that would be a really neat kind of takeoff opportunity for these events that I imagine in my mind. So it'd be neat if I could get everybody on board with something like that, yeah.
For sure. Do you think it would be out of the store here, or would it be like out in the downtown?
You know, I think that's a little bit too grand of a detail yet. This is still kind of murmurings in my mind and with others, not so much. I haven't really thought that detailed into it yet, so.
Cool. Something you have thought through though really well is you have, correct me if I'm wrong, almost 3,500 paint options here in the store.
Yeah, 3,500 color choices, and that's Benjamin Moore. That's something that they've been working on. They work with a lot of designers and other companies like Pottery Barn and Pinterest and HGTV to create categories for, like, there's historical, there's off-white, there's Williamsburg, there's lots of different categories that you can dive into. And they, you know, Benjamin Moore as a company is trying to keep themselves relevant by working with these different groups and, you know, making colors just for, you know, HGTV lovers, and, you know, but those are all niches that, you know, the paint industry needs to be in. So they're finding their way.
For sure. And what are some other services you offer here that are different from the old Olson paint store?
Well, I'm going to really focus on problem solving with my customers. Benjamin Moore owns also Corotech and Insulax, so industrial coatings across the board. So far what I have found is that there are very few paint related issues and problems that I don't have a product that will solve it. Really just with a little problem solving, talking to my company and my reps, like I have yet to find a piece of anything outside that I can't paint yet, you know. And so I really want to focus on the problem solving, helping when people, you know, see a mistake, helping it get fixed, connecting consumers with contractors. That's a really big piece. I have people calling on a regular basis, you know, wondering, you know, who's the best for painting with this type of paint or painting in this particular application. And so helping in those situations. Another big one that I have been helping with since I've taken over is color choice. And I know it can seem light, but ask any homeowner who's painting their entire house something new. It is not a light decision. So I've been able to work with a bunch of different customers and kind of help them ease that process a little bit, not make it so stressful, find ways to communicate that is not saying red or pink. Yeah, you know, finding other ways than just using our normal red, pink, blue, green, yellow terms that we know. So kind of work in that direction. I know by the end of summer, I'd really like to be delivering paint as well. That's a direction I'm going to be moving towards. We're not yet offering that, as I'm kind of just getting everything under my feet and getting this grand opening happening. So
for sure. Just so our viewers know, when is the grand opening?
The grand opening is actually this Saturday. It's March 10th from 11 to 3, midday, free food, music, $500 paint and labor giveaway. And then half-hour giveaways throughout the day, and those are all kind of sponsored by other local stores downtown. So $10 gift certificates to Ride and Run, 614 Run, Cornucopia, Landmark, all over. So lots of fun. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Kate, and we will probably see you there. And viewers, if you would like to read more about Kate's story, it'll be in the Register Mail tomorrow, Wednesday's edition. Thank you for being with us today, Kate.
Thanks.